Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by lush green fields and rolling hills, lived a poor but happy family. The head of the family, Sohil, was a kind-hearted and diligent man who worked as a farmer, toiling day and night to provide for his wife, Jhansi, and their two children, Sohil and Sonali. Sohil, the eldest son, was a curious and intelligent boy. From a young age, he had a fascination with machines and how things worked. He would spend hours watching the local mechanic repair tools and gadgets. Sohil dreamed of becoming an engineer one day, but he knew that the path to his dream was full of hurdles, as his family struggled to make ends meet. One warm evening, as the family sat around a flickering lantern, Sohil shared his aspirations with his parents. "I want to become an engineer and create amazing inventions that will help our village and people like us," he said with determination in his eyes. Sohil and Jhansi exchanged glances, proud of their son's ambitions, but they worried about the financial burden of fulfilling his dream. "We may not have much, but we have faith in you, Sohil. Work hard, and who knows, maybe your dream will come true," Sohil said, patting Sohil's back with a smile. From that day onwards, Sohil began studying diligently. Though he had limited resources, he borrowed books from the village school and spent his free time reading and learning about engineering concepts. Sohil's dedication impressed his teachers, and they often lent him a helping hand, giving him access to extra study materials and resources. As Sohil continued his studies, he faced numerous challenges. The lack of electricity in their village made it difficult for him to study at night, and there were days when he had to work on the farm to support the family instead of attending school. However, Sohil's perseverance knew no bounds. He studied under the light of the moon and the lantern, even when his eyes drooped with exhaustion. He believed that education was his way out of poverty and his ticket to fulfilling his dream. One day, Sohil's dedication caught the attention of a kind-hearted schoolteacher, Mr. Sharma. Mr. Sharma was impressed by Sohil's thirst for knowledge and his passion for engineering. He believed that Sohil had the potential to achieve great things, and he decided to help him. Mr. Sharma spoke to the village council about Sohil's potential and requested them to provide him with a scholarship to pursue higher studies. He explained that helping Sohil become an engineer would not only benefit him and his family but also bring pride to the village. The village council, touched by Mr. Sharma's words, agreed to support Sohil's education. They decided to pool their resources and raise funds to sponsor Sohil's college education in the city. With the generous scholarship from the village council and Mr. Sharma's guidance, Sohil's dream of becoming an engineer seemed within reach. He bid a tearful farewell to his family and left for the city to pursue his higher studies. Sohil's heart was heavy with both excitement and apprehension as he embarked on this new journey. Leaving behind his beloved family was not easy, but he knew that they believed in him, and their love would always be his source of strength. In the bustling city, Sohil faced a completely different world. The fast-paced life, the noise of traffic, and the towering buildings were a far cry from the serene village he had known all his life. Yet, he was determined to make the most of his time there and focused on his studies. Sohil enrolled in a renowned engineering college and immersed himself in his studies. He made friends from diverse backgrounds, and they all marveled at his determination and dedication. Life in the city was challenging for Sohil, especially because he had to support himself financially. He took up part-time jobs, working in libraries and cafes, to pay for his tuition fees and living expenses. The days were long and exhausting, but Sohil never lost sight of his goal. Despite the hardships, Sohil excelled in his studies. His professors were impressed with his intelligence, dedication, and innovative ideas. He became known for his problem-solving skills and willingness to help others, both in academics and beyond. As the years passed, Sohil's efforts bore fruit. He graduated with flying colors and received numerous job offers from reputable engineering firms. Sohil was elated. His dream of becoming an engineer had finally come true. Sohil chose to work with a firm that focused on sustainable energy solutions. He believed that his engineering skills could make a difference by creating technologies that would benefit not only the environment but also the lives of people in rural areas like his own village. With his new job, Sohil's financial situation improved significantly. He sent money back home to support his family and contributed to the welfare of his village. He knew that he owed his success to the unwavering support and belief his family and community had shown in him. One day, Sohil received a letter from Mr. Sharma, his village school teacher. The letter was filled with pride and admiration for Sohil's achievements. Mr. Sharma wrote about how the entire village celebrated Sohil's success and looked up to him as an inspiration. Reading Mr. Sharma's letter filled Sohil's heart with joy and nostalgia. He decided to visit his village and meet his family and the villagers who had supported him in his journey. The excitement of returning home was overwhelming, and he counted the days until he could embrace his loved ones again. When Sohil arrived at the village, he was greeted with cheers and applause. The villagers had prepared a grand welcome ceremony to honor him. Sohil and Jhansi's eyes glistened with tears of happiness as they hugged their successful engineer son. During his stay in the village, Sohil shared his experiences with the villagers, inspiring the children to dream big and believe in themselves. He encouraged them to pursue education and promised to support those who wished to follow a similar path as his. Sohil also used his engineering skills to help improve the village's infrastructure. He installed solar panels to bring electricity to the village, reducing their dependence on kerosene lamps. He worked with the local community to design water conservation systems that helped the farmers during dry seasons. The villagers were grateful for Sohil's contributions and were immensely proud of him. They now had a thriving village with improved living conditions, thanks to the efforts of their very own successful engineer. Back in the city, Sohil continued to excel in his career. His dedication and innovative solutions caught the attention of industry leaders, and he soon became a respected figure in the engineering world. With his success came more opportunities, and Sohil was invited to international conferences to share his expertise and ideas. He was thrilled to represent his country and used these platforms to advocate for sustainable technologies that would benefit not just the privileged but also the underprivileged. Amidst his busy life as a successful engineer, Sohil never forgot the values instilled in him by his humble upbringing. He visited his family whenever he could, cherishing the time spent with them and seeking their blessings. Sohil's younger sister, Sonali, had also grown up to be a bright young woman with dreams of her own. Inspired by her brother's journey, she pursued higher education and became a teacher, dedicated to imparting knowledge to the children of their village. Sohil's parents, Sohil and Jansi, couldn't be prouder of their children's accomplishments. They were grateful for the hardships they endured as a family, as it had taught their children the value of perseverance and determination. Sohil's success story spread far and wide, inspiring not only the people of his village but also those beyond its borders. He became a symbol of hope and an example of how dedication and hard work could change one's destiny. As time went on, Sohil's philanthropic efforts grew stronger. He established a foundation to support education and sustainable development in rural areas. Through scholarships and educational programs, he aimed to empower more children to pursue their dreams despite their financial backgrounds. With his resources and expertise, Sohil continued to create innovative technologies that benefited society. He believed that engineering was not just about building machines but about building a better world for everyone. Sohil's story reached the ears of the country's leaders, and he was honored with numerous awards and recognitions for his contributions to society. Yet, he remained grounded, knowing that his success was not just his alone, but the result of the support and love of his family and community. In the end, Sohil's journey from a poor village boy to a successful engineer was not just about his personal achievements. It was a testament to the power of dreams, hard work, and the unwavering support of a loving family and a caring community. Sohil's legacy lived on for generations to come, as he continued to inspire countless young minds to dream big, work hard, and make a positive impact on the world. His story was a reminder that greatness could arise from the most unexpected places, and that even the poorest of families could produce brilliant stars that would shine brightly and illuminate the path for others to follow.